Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice as we talk about everything that has happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. So, a somewhat surprising amount of Lightning Collection stuff happened this week than I was expecting. Something really big for the Lightning Collection happened yesterday, even though the news for it was actually around for a month and we just didn't know. We just couldn't find it until now, apparently. So we have a lot to talk about here. A couple of little things, but a lot to say about those things. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. So first up for the week, we have the Zord Ascension Project Dragonzord I want to talk about. So this item has been released for a couple of weeks now internationally, but it is slowly starting to make its way out to US stores, or at least US retailers who are going to be carrying it, because it is a fan channel item, so it's primarily an online exclusive, though you will be able to find it in stores like GameStop and stuff like that. But stores like Toku Collectibles, for example, posted that they have gotten their initial stock of them and are going to be shipping out some pre-orders soon, which means it's probably going to be available in stock on their site in the next couple of weeks or so, I would imagine. And there's some eBay listings out there that seem to be from US stores, also kind of pointing to the idea that they've been getting them. Now, we do have some reviews already out of the Zord Ascension Project Dragonzord from KIDM the Man on YouTube here, actually doing a multi-part series, just kind of going through every single thing that the Dragonzord can do. And he actually was able to post a lot of really nice pictures of it on Twitter, kind of comparing the box to the original Zord Ascension Project Megazord. And it does kind of bother me how the size discrepancies are with these. I would totally get all these different Zord Ascension Project entries having different thicknesses to the box, but I wish that they were at least somehow the same height, because on the shelves when I line these up, it's going to look very odd. So I know it's kind of a hard thing to do, because unlike typical Lightning Collection figures or 2-packs or helmets or whatever it may be, the Zord Ascension Project doesn't really have a set baseline bottom, whatever bottom line price that all the figures and stuff are under. So I understand that we're going to have all these kind of discrepancies and differences, uniqueness to all these different releases, but it is somewhat annoying. But also, if you want to get your Zord Ascension Project Dragonzord for a little bit of a discount, OldRepublicCollectibles right now has a little bit of a sale on it. There is still a pre-order there, but if you use the promo code MMPR30, which will be up on the screen right now, I'm not sure for how long, but that will take off a little bit of the percentage of the price of the Dragonzord, which makes it $104, I think, including shipping and everything. So that's not a bad deal for that. You will be paying up front, even though it is a pre-order for it, but that is the store that I got a really, really good deal on the Power Sword and Power Lance a couple of months ago, so I do think that they are a very reliable place, and I would definitely be willing to order from them again. And if you want to, the link for it is in the description below, and you can use that promo code for however long that lasts. But hey, that's a pretty cool option for the Dragonzord now that it is starting to release in the US. Next up for this week, we have some in-stock stuff on some previous and new roleplay items. So first up, starting with the new thing, which I don't think is super exciting, but the Yellow Ranger Morpher is out from GameStop. So GameStop has started to ship out pre-orders for that item that we first got revealed during the live stream event during Power Week back in August. So it's a very quick turnaround time between pre-order, launching, and actual release for this particular item. I still have next to absolute no excitement for this thing. I totally understand its appeal if you got the Pink Ranger one, and if you want to collect the 95 movie inspired Morphers, or you're really a big fan of Aisha or just the yellow MMPR Ranger. I totally get its appeal, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to wait for a clearance on this one. I bought the Pink Ranger Morpher at full retail back in 2021. It's honestly a Lightning Collection item that I quite often forget even exists and that I even own it. Although it is a little bit cheaper on GameStop's website right now. It's $52.99 instead of the $55.99. So at least there's a little bit of a sale for it, but it is currently in stock on that website right now. And there will be a link to it in the description below if it's something you want to add to your collection right now. Now, speaking of adding things to your collection, though, you do have an opportunity to get to the Dragon Dagger, first released in 2020, and it has been kind of in a pre-order phase. There was going to be a restock of them, and that just seemed to kind of be going nowhere. It was just constantly being delayed into the future, but it is actually, at least at the time we're recording right now, in stock on Entertainment Earth for $73.99, which is definitely a markup from its original 2020 price point, which I think was I think it was $59.99 in 2020 when it first came out, if I remember that correctly. but you know, I guess I get it. But $73.99 is still better than what it goes for on the secondhand market. That item became pretty rare pretty quickly after its initial release 2 years ago. So if you never got it and you want to add it to your collection, especially as we're getting the other power weapons, now is the time to do so. And there will of course be a link to it in the description below. So next up, we have our next potential reveal event, at least what should be a reveal event, which is so interesting that we have one so soon after Hasbro PulseCon. However, this did not go well last year. So just like we did after Hasbro PulseCon last year, after Hasbro PulseCon this year, we are getting the Hasbro Pulse Premium event 1027 fan stream. So this is going to be a special live stream event exclusive to Hasbro Pulse Premium members. And I use some air quotes on that one. I should have at least. Some, you know, exclusive to Pulse members, yes, technically, but just like last year, or at least I'm assuming it's going to be the same way. Last year when they did this, it was premium exclusive in the fact that, like, if you were a premium member, you got sent the link, but it was just a link to an unlisted live stream on Hasbro's website, or on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. So you could just have posted that link anywhere. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be the exact same way. Every single time we've had a Pulse Premium event, it's just been an unlisted live stream that anybody with the link could just tweet out. But the idea is that you get the link sent to you if you're a Pulse Premium member. Now, last year, they actually did make it a publicly available video after a brief period of time, so I imagine that the same thing's going to happen this time. But yes, they have announced another Hasbro Pulse Premium 1027 event by saying, "Attention Hasbro Pulse Premium members, you're invited to our 1027 Hasbro Pulse Premium fan stream happening Thursday, October 27th, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, hosted by our very own at Mr. Stevie18 and more phenomenally _Emily, that's a hard one to say. This event is just for you, featuring new product reveals, content, and unboxings, giveaways, and our exclusive first access to pre-orders for some of your favorite brands. Not a Hasbro Pulse Premium member yet? No worries, you can sign up today. Head over to HasbroPulse.com for more information. And then the brands that are tagged are Star Wars, Marvel, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, Avalon Hill, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and of course, Power Rangers. So at first glance, you might be, yay, a new Power Rangers Lightning Collection reveal on October 27th. Maybe. So last year, this, in my opinion, went horribly wrong. So last year for 1027, every brand, basically 1027, if you don't know, is the address of Hasbro's headquarters in Rhode Island, or at least that's the building number, so that's where 1027 comes from. That's if you're curious where that number is from. And last year, basically what it was this one guy walking around in sort of a tour of Hasbro and kind of going to the different brands, and when he stopped at the different brands, they would cut to Emily from G.I. Joe, or they actually cut to, I believe they had Tom Whalen on during G.I. Joe, and he talked a little bit about Power Rangers, and then they also went over and they talked to Simon Bennett. That's what I was trying to think of it. Simon Bennett talked about Dino Fury stuff, and at the time that was before Season 2 was a thing and everything like that, or before it was out. So that's all they did. For Power Rangers, they only just talked to Simon Bennett about Dino Fury, and we had no product reveals whatsoever. We were the only brand that got 0 product reveals at 1027 last year. However, though, when pre-orders went up for every other brand that night, there was a Power Rangers figure that went up, In Space Silver. So this was the night that In Space Silver just went up on Hasbro Pulse with absolutely no warning, and he was up for 15 minutes, and once people found him, he sold out very quickly, and that led to the whole fiasco that we're still technically a part of right now, where he's just never been officially revealed. He's gone up on Hasbro Pulse a couple times. Back in July, he went up on the Walgreens website. He has never appeared in a physical Walgreens store, at least to my knowledge, like he's supposed to. And here we are again. So maybe we'll see In Space Silver this year. Who knows? It'd be really funny to me if they announced In Space Silver this year at 1027 and put him up officially or whatever. But as for what we could see at 1027, I'll probably do more speculation on that next weekend when we are closer out to this event. But since this is kind of an interesting case here where, not everybody's going to be able to have the link for it, unless I tweeted it out, but I feel like that'd be a rude thing to do since I am a Pulse Premium member, so I'll have the link, but I feel like I shouldn't do that. I don't know. But basically, I'm probably not going to do a live stream reaction to this event. I will live tweet it as it happens, though, so you guys can follow all the news for it on Lightning Fig PR, and we'll see if we get a product reveal, and we'll see if we get a pre-order. or we'll see if something just goes up with no warning. But I think that they massively failed with Power Rangers at 1027 last year, like really, really badly, and I really hope that they do better with it this year. Just please, please do better with it. And finally for this week, we have the big news of the week. And this is interesting. This is very interesting. So, first of all, at least from what I can tell, the first place that this was discovered on was on Ranger Board by Ultra Ranger 9014 very early yesterday morning. So it's this article that comes out about Cobra Kai Season 5. So Cobra Kai Season 5 dropped on Netflix at the beginning of September. I think it was September 9th or something like that. Now, in a weird turn of events, we actually talked about Cobra Kai Season 5 on Lightning Storm a couple of weeks ago because it was pointed out that in one of the episodes you could actually see Mighty Morphin Lightning Collection figures as like set decoration in the background on like a fireplace mantle, which was just kind of a fun thing that I know a lot of people thought was just kind of a fun Easter egg or just kind of a neat little detail, and being, I guess, like Lightning Collection related, I talked about it on Lightning Storm because I thought it was kind of fun. So we're getting Cobra Kai Lightning Collection figures. So this article comes from AMBmedia.com, and it was posted on September 8th when Cobra Kai, or like the day before Cobra Kai dropped. And in the middle of it, basically it's just an article that talks all about different things and different promotions and collaborations and stuff that Sony, I think it's Sony Television Entertainment or something, that was doing with other companies to promote the new season of Cobra Kai on Netflix. And in there, there's this little paragraph that says the following. Inspired by the series, Hasbro will release a special Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin X Cobra Kai capsule collection that will be available in Q1 2023 exclusively at Target. So right off the bat, to answer the question, what is a capsule collection? It's just a group of items that are under the same general theme. They used the last time at least that they used capsules to describe Lightning Collection items. It was during Power Week when Power Month, when Power Month last year was a thing. They described the different theming of the weeks as capsules. We had the Pink Ranger capsule at GameStop. We had the Ninja Ranger capsule at Target. And now we're going to be getting a new capsule in 2023, also at Target, for Cobra Kai. Now in here, they do not specify how many figures we're going to get for this collaboration. They don't say anything about what they're going to look like, if these are going to be morphed versions of the Cobra Kai characters, if these are going to be 2-packs, because Cobra Kai has done 2-packs with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is funny because so has Lightning Collection, and in there it was like a Ninja Turtle versus like a civilian character from Cobra Kai, so like this could be Mighty Morphin civilian characters with Cobra Kai characters. I don't think that's the route we're going to go. These Lightning Collection collaborations, seemingly so far, have always been morphed versions of those brands' characters, like Ninja Turtles, and of course, more recently and still pretty ongoing right now, Street Fighter, although I think that collaboration is done after those 4 figures, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, Cobra Kai is the next collaboration, so I'm so very, very interested to see what these are going to look like, because this is, as of right now, unless something to be announced is a thing that comes later, there is no media to connect to any of this. Like, Street Fighter had the video games, even though 2 of them were Hasbro created figures, which we saw how that went. And then the Ninja Turtles, of course, were from the comics, so that's where that came from. So I do kind of, and people were saying this on Twitter, if maybe the Street Fighter Ken and Cammy figures were sort of testing the waters for Hasbro to make brand new original collaboration figures. If that's the case, then oh boy, we're probably in for some terrible looking figures from this Cobra Kai collaboration. But yeah, we're going to be getting Lightning Collection Cobra Kai figures, collaboration ones, from Target, or at Target, from the Lightning Collection in 2023. So no idea when these are going to be officially announced, but what's so funny to me is that this article was posted September 8th. That was like 5.5 weeks ago, or 5 weeks ago. So anybody could have found this, and I don't know how it was finally stumbled upon now. But yeah, this information was just out there. Didn't know. So that's really, really cool. And I'd love to know what you guys want to, let me know down in the comments below. Do you want to see morphed versions of these? I think it's definitely possible that they could take the Ninjetti figures that just wrapped up from Target as kind of the base mold for these. I think that would make a lot of sense, because I feel like you can kind of turn those into Cobra Kai-esque figures, or at least start with those as kind of the base mold, and I would not be surprised if that's kind of what we get. Kind of like how the Ken figure and Cammy figures started with Mighty Morphin Red and Pink as kind of their bases. I could kind of see that happening with these, but I really want to know you guys' thoughts on them down in the comments below about what you want to see from Mighty Morphin X Cobra Kai in the Lightning Collection. And with that, that's everything we have to talk about for this week on Lightning Storm. Of course, like I said earlier, and also as well here, be sure to leave some comments down below about anything you want to talk about from this week. And of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. And I'll see you all in Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice.